Hello guys, Chris here and welcome to another Fortnite video. Today we're going to be benchmarking the GTX 950 in Season 10 Tilted Town, because the last time I tested the GTX 950 in Fortnite it was in Neo Tilted, but now Neo Tilted is no more, so I gotta retest it in Tilted Town. So as you can see, we're going to be testing it in low settings for now, then competitive, medium no shadows, high no shadows, and epic no shadows. So that's quite a lot. We're running a Ryzen 7 1700 overclocked to 3.7 GHz, 16 gigs of DDR4, 3200 MHz RAM, dual channel stuff. So if you guys have like a Core i5 4th gen or a Ryzen 3 CPU with dual channel RAM, that's the important part. If you guys have single channel RAM, you won't be getting near this performance. But if you do have dual channel RAM and those components, you will get pretty close FPS to this, in the ballpark at least. I expect like the Ryzen 3 CPU to be very similar to this, because the cores of the Ryzen 3 CPU are pretty much the same as the cores on the Ryzen 7 CPU, and the game just doesn't utilize all of the cores and threads on the Ryzen 7, so you will be seeing similar performance with Ryzen 3 CPU. By the way, the game stutters a little bit in low settings, because whenever there's a CPU bottleneck, as you can see, we just got a little stutter over there, and now too. So whenever there's a CPU bottleneck in Season 10, the game just stutters, and that's quite annoying, but that's just how it is. And Epic says they're working on it, but I don't know. They've been working on it for the last week and a half, I think. And something has changed actually, because before I was getting stuttering even when there's no CPU bottleneck, and now I only get stuttering with the CPU bottleneck. So once we put the settings on medium, for example, we won't be seeing 80 something percent GPU usage, as you can see right now, and we won't be getting any more stuttering anymore. Yeah, as you can see, if you guys have a 144 Hz monitor, which has got a stutter there, you can play this game quite smoothly, as you can see, because the FPS are pretty much always above 144. When you aren't dropping from the buzz, that just drops the FPS a little bit more, but it's running very smoothly. We already have this weapon, as you can see. Wow, that wasn't too bad, was it? Let me pick this up and just... Oh, I already have shields. How do I have shields already? Did I drink shield? I don't remember actually. What the hell? Okay, so let's go. Let's keep rolling. I'm gonna change the settings now to competitive. Let's see. Competitive settings is everything low with epic view distance. Some of you might find that this isn't competitive settings, but I think this is competitive settings, because if you are playing competitively, you don't care about effects or textures or anything. You just want simple graphics with as much FPS as you can get, and epic view distance, because you obviously want to see well at the distance. So now we're still running very smoothly above 144 FPS, but I think the FPS will drop once we get to that area over there, because I already tested this before. So yeah, I was actually recording, so but I just got killed so bad that I didn't put it in this video, so I'm remaking it all over again. Okay, so it seems to be going well right now, the game. We got 1 kill, we are already here. And as you can see, we are in the 130s, so we're not getting above 144 FPS. And yeah, the FPS just dropped from 144 at competitive settings, so it's still very smooth. I am actually running a 144 Hz monitor, so I can feel this smoothness, and there's pretty much no difference between 130 and 144 FPS. So yeah, you might be able to tell the difference, but it's very smooth anyways. So I'm just gonna be testing now medium settings. Okay, so alright, so we applied the medium settings. Now we can see that we sometimes drop from 100 FPS, so that's not very good, but if you guys have a 60 Hz monitor, this is absolutely completely just smooth, buttery smooth, you know. And even in a high refresh rate monitor, as I'm trying it right now, it's oh no, I didn't shoot. Okay, killed him, got him. Alright, let me just heal a little bit here. So we still can see that the FPS are fluctuating quite a bit. There's a little bit of stuttering going on. At least there was when I shot the guy, but maybe it was just because the game was still applying the textures, the medium setting stuff. I don't know, because it usually just stutters a little bit when I change the settings, and it didn't now. So yeah, as you can see now, yeah, I don't feel any stuttering now. The frame rate and frame time graphs aren't completely stable, but that's absolutely normal. The game feels smooth, so yeah, there was a little bit of a stutter there. Yeah, so the game isn't completely fixed, of course, yet, but they say they're working on it. Oh, that was bad. All right, let's move on. See our FPS over there and change the settings to medium without shadows. But yeah, this is definitely smoother than low settings because of the CPU bottleneck. And yes, the Ryzen 7 was bottlenecking the GTX 950. So that's just what happens when you guys are playing above like 150 FPS. Just a CPU bottleneck is inevitable. Even a Core i9 9900K or a Ryzen 9 CPU will bottleneck an RTX 2080 Ti or 2080, for example, if you play on low settings, of course. So now let's test medium without shadows. As you can see, we still drop from 100 FPS sometimes, but we're mostly, the average is definitely above 100 FPS. Yeah, as you can see, FPS are pretty consistent. The stutters are like gone because I don't feel any stuttering right now. It's completely smooth. Very, very smooth. And I would probably play like this if I had a GTX 950, and that's all I had. Yeah, I think that these are the adequate settings for the GTX 950. Maybe high with no shadows if you guys have a 60 Hz monitor, but if you guys have a 144 Hz monitor, just play on competitive or this, because this still feels very smooth and the image quality is a lot better than low settings, so, or competitive settings. So now I'm gonna get out of here, change the settings to high, and well, maybe we can test another run on high, or just a little bit, because I might just die right away for the next few games. So I just want to get done as much as I can here, because the conditions are perfect, because no one is here. And as you can see, we're below 60 FPS most of the time in that area. Now in this area we will be getting above 60 FPS most of the time, as you can see. So that's the more demanding area, of course, as you can see, 53 FPS there. And I'm just gonna heal. Let's go. Okay, so as you can see, 60s, 50s. Yeah, the average is probably around 60 FPS, like 60 flat, you know. FPS are quite good if you guys don't mind FPS drops to the 50s, because and that's possible because I didn't mind FPS drops to the 50s or 40s when I started gaming on PC, because I was used to the PS3. It was like in 2011, 2012. I was used to the PS3 and I had a very, very bad computer at the time, and I upgraded my PC and I played Battlefield Bad Company 2 on a GT 30M. So I was getting like 40 to 60 FPS and I didn't mind the drops to 40 FPS. So it was playable for me. So I think there are quite a few of you that are okay with 50 FPS. So high settings is playable. Alright guys, so we're back in another game. So we're testing high settings with no shadows now. Well, as you can see guys, we are dropping here and we are seeing around 70 FPS. Sometimes it drops to 66, to 64, something like that, but the gameplay here is definitely smooth. If you guys have a 60Hz monitor, these settings are perfectly fine. Alright, let's go. Let's move. Do our little run over here in Tilted Town. Hopefully nobody will kill us before we complete our run. I just gotta get there. So, okay, let's see. There's someone here, of course. Please don't come out. Okay, as you can see, we are dropping to 70 FPS. Okay, where's the guy? Oh, ow. Oh, no. Oh man, this is more accurate, so I'm gonna try this. Oh no! Ah, damn it! All right, so we're still running, of course, at high settings without shadows. We're gonna be changing the settings real quick now. And yeah, as you can see, the game is running very smoothly on high without shadows. So just pick your poison, medium with shadows or high without shadows. Can't go wrong with either because the FPS are so good. There's a guy over there. Let me do epic now. And now epic. Now I can't kill anyone like this, okay? So my aim just gets messed up, so I might just die. So let's go. As you can see, we're getting like in the 40s, mid 40 FPS, 45. And, okay, I even missed that. Can I kill you? Oh my gosh, please just die. Yes. Okay, I have no idea how I killed that guy because my aim just suffers a lot with lower FPS. There's a guy over there, so we might just be dead. Ah! Alright. Dropping over here, we're getting 40 FPS, 39, 38, 36 minimum, 35, 34. So yeah, we're actually running the game now in the mid 30s over here in this location, so that's not good at all. Mid 30s is not what you want in Fortnite or any competitive game. Hopefully this guy doesn't have any weapon yet. Okay, it's gone, so we can... Oh, he didn't loot this. Alright, I'm gonna use this. Let's go. Let's try to complete our run. But yeah, as you can see, the FPS are in the 40s most of the time, but they can drop to the 30s. And that's not ideal, of course. Even 40s is not ideal. Please don't follow me. But the game looks gorgeous. Let's admit it. I actually didn't like this game before I had to play it this much. There's a guy there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna change the settings now because a few more FPS will help me. Alright, epic settings without shadows. Here we go. Alright. I don't think this weapon is very good because you really need to be close to the guy to do some damage. As you can see, the aim is just too big for my taste. But yeah, epic settings without shadows, we're actually seeing above 60 FPS, which is pretty damn good. I was not expecting that. Okay, let me see if we can do something here. Yeah, they just killed someone. Can I kill you? You're down here, aren't you? Yeah, boy. That was a good use to this shotgun. So, yeah, that's what you want shotguns for. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Complete our run. Alright, so... yeah, there's a big difference between epic settings and epic with no shadows on. So, yeah, we've gone from like 38 FPS over here to 80, which is a more than 2 times improvement in FPS. So we're pretty much getting double of what we got before, which is pretty damn good, of course. Now let's just go over here and yeah, I've seen no stuttering yet, although the frame rate and frame time graphs are showing a little spikes, but those are not perceptible, at least for me. I can't feel anything, and I'm running a high refresh rate monitor, so okay, so yeah, that was it. As you can see, it's completely playable on epic settings without shadows. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Another test on the GTX 950. I want to do this more often, like in every video, in every benchmark video I will talk over it. So that's my plan for now. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like. I love you all. Bye bye.